shot.
That's
like,
what
I
I
can't
said.
fucking function.
I said, Sarah Lee, I'll get used to that bitch. We're fine. Alex Ash.
A dab a day.
How many times you
How's
done
it
the
going?
Down Under, man?
This is probably third time.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool. All
I
right.
didn't get up as often, but every time we come up here, we have a blast. Though
Because you got to blow your car every time.
that is true. I do have to blow.
Do
my
you have a
car.
breathalyzer in your car?
I do.
No,
I'm
he's
not
got a
very
black guy that
responsible.
sits in the passenger seat. He's got to blow him. He wants to go somewhere.
Hey, Alex, where we
That's
go,
actually
motherfucker?
not true. So it's a white guy. So.
Sorry.
Come on.
It sounds better with a black guy.
All right. That's crazy. No, I got a DUI, and they put a breathalyzer in my car because they don't trust me to not drink and drive. So
that's not your first rodeo, then, the DUI.
no, a second DUI, DUI's guy. So yeah,
First time he killed a bum, right?
that wasn't a DUI.
Oh, that was just
a random.
drinking and driving.
No, I wasn't
real
drinking.
hit and run
I just,
action on that one.
Yeah, I just killed a bum. I mean, that is not gonna
Did
do
you
a
really
drink.
kill a fucking bum?
Yeah, he jumped in front of my car.
Shut the fuck up. You guys
He
are
was-
fucking with
no,
me.
I
eh?
swear to God, yeah, it's a true
yeah,
story.
he's OG, though.
This is, and we all know this. You, come on, you haven't heard about this before.
I have not heard about Alex Ash
yeah.
killing the bum.
Bring it up, so.
I mean, it's a little.
Hey, you're not the asshole that woke up in the morning with the bum on your hood. Is that old story? That's a fucking wives' tale, right?
No. He went off the hood. So basically,
Bounced his head right off of the windshield.
Yeah, basically hit the windshield and then spun around in the middle of Leedsdale. If you know Leedsdale,
I don't.
in
I don't know.
Denver.
No, I
Basically,
don't.
it was a crowded street, bumper to bumper traffic, and he's dodging through cars.
Okay.
And I'm making a left turn, and I hit him before I even saw him.
Holy
And,
shit. You were drinking.
No, sober.
Of course.
Oh,
Thank God.
Every
But,
drunk says, I wasn't even drinking at the time.
No,
they always
actually-
have that.
Then I got nervous, and I decided a few shots of tequila would kill the pain.
No. I was not drinking. Thank God, because the police came and everything. But
It was later that
I thought
night
it was the
when we
funniest
started
part was it was right across from a Planned Parenthood, and all the Planned Parenthood people start running out to help this guy
Oh, shit.
live, which is isn't that against their policy? I mean, I
my
figure it was
God.
the.
I had told him had he been aborted early on in life, this wouldn't have been a fucking problem. I wouldn't have hit him. You know what I mean? Do the
Then I wouldn't
math.
have the
So
awesome
y'all just
story.
said that Planned Parenthood is an abortion clinic. Is that what I just heard here? Y'all
Among
just,
other
y'all
things.
just
I mean,
said
they're also-
Planned Parenthood is
Have
an
you ever been to a
abortion
Planned
clinic.
Parenthood, man?
Nah, man, you don't Planned Parenthood. You just nut up in that bitch and then man up afterwards, man.
I had to
That's how
take a friend to a Planned Parenthood, and it was a crazy experience.
A friend, huh?
Yeah.
A friend?
Yeah,
For
come
the
on.
people at home, Rick Bryan just winked at me when he said what he.
Hey, Ben got excited. It's all right, guys. Sit back down.
Rick wants to fuck me, y'all. That's what I'm getting at. He always has.
Ben
We
Adams,
already told you this isn't a visual show, huh?
I don't want to be an asshole, but Ben, you could be a spinner real easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get the size, but it's
Wow.
a spinner. I'm
You
just
are
saying,
the guy. You're the little guy, okay? I got the top bunk, Holmes. That's what he's saying.
That's okay. We all got our things, bro.
You'll be catching. That's all he's
So what got you started in comedy, Alex?
I got started in comedy because of I figured I was always in bars anyway. you know.
Okay, all right.
So I figured, rather than be an alcoholic, be more of a workaholic. So it just seemed to kind of mesh.
When you came out to Morton County, we had the Sterling Room going, right?
Yeah,
Was that
absolutely.
by now?
Yeah,
Were you hungover?
yeah,
doesn't get
very
hungover,
much so.
dude. He just
Oh,
keeps
bud.
going.
Hey,
Well, I
bud,
mean,
hey, kid.
yeah, you can never get hungover if you keep drinking.
Last
so.
week, whenever it was last week.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck. We'll say last week. I feel kind of bad now, Rick, because I think you and me were trying to hook Hippie Man up with that crazy bitch, right? Was that happening?
Yeah, I thought so, but Hippie Man didn't know what to do.
I don't. Yeah, I felt bad. I think because this chick named Vicky, she's fucking crazy. She started crying, right? And then
Eric Vicky was out of hand.
I was like,
after the show, I would imagine. Not
no,
during
she was
the
at the
show.
bar.
No, the
and,
bar.
okay.
Yeah.
and she's crazy. I told her to calm the fuck down, and then she quit crying, right? She's fucking crazy, right?
She came up crying and said Moose was being mean to her and shit. It was funny.
I
dude.
just
It
hate
was
her, bud.
hilarious.
I fucking hate her. She drives me
Just so
crazy.
drunk from up there in the brush.
And so you guys tried to pawn this girl onto Hippie Man? Is
I
that
think
Well, yeah.
I think Rick and I were suggesting decade-wise, you're closer to her than we are.
100%.
You know what I mean?
That's the way to go, is be him. You
And
know?
she got like a little Jufro going on, but she got a nice body for her. What'd you
nice,
say she
little
was,
Jufro.
50, 60 years old?
I'd say she's up there right about his age.
Yeah. But I mean, you could tell he was tired too. I felt bad after a while. 'Cause
Well,
he-
he is 60 years old out there in the bar, you know,
yeah.
partying it up. And I didn't think about that the next day. He's talking to me. He's like, I'm just the old fuck in the bar. Like, I feel you, Holmes. I know.
And that chick that was bartending, the drunk one,
Yeah.
fucked up. Well, finally, I get my card back from her because I said, "Where's my card?" They don't you can't find my credit
I
card.
remember that. You're standing at the end of the bar.
And I was
yeah.
getting pissed. So my friend Jess works there. I would need to probably get that out here. She goes, "Well, how much have you had so far?" I said, "Well, Rick's had a Bud and I've had a Coors Light, and he even had a Pabst." So we drank all night. I was buying beers, right?
Yeah.
My tab was $14 when I fucking
Wow.
closed it off. Yeah, it was nice.
Wow,
She
you
wasn't
had Rick
paying
Bryan
attention,
there
man.
too.
Well,
so-
'cause
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, he OD'd every time I turned around. He made sure that I had a full one. in
I
my
remember we were the same way.
That's my job.
Moose
That's
is
my
the
job.
man.
Oh,
my
I
book.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
it's
shit.
all
First
good.
time I came out there, you wasn't able to party with us though.
I don't remember that. I don't
I mean, he
remember
said
that.
something about working or some shit.
Yeah, I probably had a
don't
fucking
know.
working
Yeah,
morning.
You just bullshitted, man.
I'm out of bullshit. I'm at a shoreline cash that week. I
I can't afford him this time, fucker.
When this guy came out, Matt Baca, this is what floored me. This is the shit. Matt was all fucked up. It was 250 people in that room, Rick. It was the first time we had to turn people away.
That's just tight.
It was
so
nuts.
fun.
So we go to the bar, and Matt Baca's got a tray full of shots in his fucking hand. He just handed shots out to people. I wake up in a hotel room at the Clarion. I was so fucked up. They just gave me a room because they didn't trust me to get home by myself.
You guys into partying at the Clarion?
Nah, shit. I took those guys
some bar,
back.
yeah.
I got these guys back to the Clarion. They just gave me a fucking room. They said, you just
Okay,
need to stay
nice,
here.
nice.
So I woke up, didn't know where I was, and then all I remember is you guys went back on a cab, or you guys went home early.
Yeah, I think we did, and I remember we had to chase down Matt Baca because he was just like going after girls leaving the bar, like, "Where are you going?
See, I seen him like
Where are
that.
you going?"
I love that
haven't
guy.
seen- I haven't
He's
seen
one of my
him
favorite
like that.
guys.
No, he is. I love him.
But then I
It was
fucking
hilarious.
ran down in my underwear to the fucking room, to the desk. And I'm like, which room is Matt Bach in? Which room is Matt Bach? 'Cause I thought I left that motherfucker. I thought he's in the dumpster behind the Queen Lounge, right?
Yeah. Same place we went.
So, yeah. So I bang on his fucking door, and Matt answers, and his fucking hair is just pointed everywhere. But he
He
looks
looked
like
like Hippie Man.
I go, you're safe. Okay, you're safe. You need to be at Delgado's at 6 tonight. He's like,
Oh, that was
just-
the first night.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Oh
nice.
yeah,
Did
And
you
then-
get fucked up at Delgado's?
No.
not really. It was
Oh,
we
they
were
got
we
me
were all
loaded.
hurting.
Yeah, they kept feeding me alcohol up there at Delgado's.
Yeah, that's right. He liked you, yeah, because
Yeah.
you guys did really well.
I was
yeah.
like, dude, I gotta get back to fucking wherever the hell I came from.
Yeah, that's where they. See, I never, because I have to work Sunday morning, so I never hang out after Delgado's. But he's like that. Like he got Jody Champion. That's the day she fucked up her ankle out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me loaded.
But that was the one that was both a Mexican restaurant and a church.
Yeah, it was an old church.
Okay, quite a combination.
Orale, I'm
but yeah.
Mexican. I thought it was Italian restaurant.
No, that's not Mexican.
I know.
No.
It was Mexican food. I
Yeah, it was
remember
a
Chili
church that had
Relleno,
a
so-
full bar in it. I loved it. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Look at this. This is nice.
Yeah,
It's
we
really
don't,
good.
we don't do shows there anymore, but what are you going to do? You know,
Right.
we move venues for
Move along.
our own fucking reasons, yeah. So anyway, I totally lost track. So you started in comedy because you're just hanging out in bars? That was the...
No, I mean, I think, I actually went to school for writing and stuff, and the thing with writing is, you write something for such a long period of time, and you don't know if it's any good or not, whereas,
Right.
like, stand-up comedy, you tell a joke, it's either going to hit or it's not, and that's that instantaneous, experience. I enjoyed that, so that's kind of what really got me into comedy and just kind of
He enjoyed seeing how the jokes don't work on
how the
stage in
jokes
front
don't
of an
work, so
audience.
then, yeah.
Well,
He's been doing it ever since.
yeah.
He's got one of the funniest jokes I ever heard, man. I love that fucking rope joke.
Oh, yeah, I
The
can't...
Martin Luther King rodeo or
Man,
whatever.
that one is either hit
That's a
or miss.
fantastic
I've
fucking joke.
offended so many black people. I actually told that in an all-black show, and people walked out.
Good times.
And I thought it was, it's kind of like the joke. I'm not saying it. The
Right.
stock show's saying
no,
it.
it's
Right.
you.
Yeah.
It's you. We heard. No, you're racist.
I mean, okay.
Alex
well,
Ash is racist.
You know, when he told that joke in
is
Morgan,
that
it's funny.
established? As, all right.
Because
Cool.
everybody just kind of sits
'Cause
back
there ain't
and
no
they wait to
black-
laugh. They just like look around like, is this cool?
Yeah.
We all right?
They look for the one guy they know. Like,
Maybe
is
I'll
Ted
tr-
good with this?
Maybe I'll try it
Jamal?
tonight. We'll see
All
how
right.
it goes. So
Jamal's out there. He's got to work up early.
Well, I don't
He's
think we
cool.
have any Jamals out
I
here.
don't think so.
Yeah, we're in Greeley. This ain't happening.
You know what's funny when Eugene Kenny came out to the show? He's got that joke where he says you can't Google the word nigger.
Yeah.
He starts telling that joke,
He looked
and,
it up.
they're all looking around like. And finally he says, "Look, the only person in the room who's gonna be offended is me, and I'm telling the fucking joke. It's okay to laugh." And then they were like, okay with it. They're like,
He
oh,
gets on edge. It's
yeah,
funny.
yeah. So did your dad know you wanted to do comedy? Did you ever?
Nah, man, it's disappointing that
Yeah.
I just been talking shit all my life. You know, he knew I could do that, but I didn't try. Well,
You
No, he was
never
dead.
talked about it. You never like
No.
a want to do it.
no, man, there was nothing.
So it was just like a just overnight thing. Like fuck, it, I'm doing this.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
For you?
I didn't care.
Was
Yeah,
it-
I the very first time I performed was at Squire Lounge.
Oh fuck, ouch.
Yeah, which is notorious for being a really hard room. And
Very first time.
very first time ever performed,
that had to
and
suck.
it was brutal. It was really brutal.
Did you prepare anything?
Yeah, I had some jokes.
I didn't have shit. I just watched people bomb, and I was like, I could do better than
Yeah,
that.
you might have been there.
And
that-
I walked
Who
that
bombed?
stage.
Who bombed? Do you remember the guy who bombed?
I think Leif was one of the people. I'm
Okay.
like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right.
And then I didn't really know nobody at that time at all, so I can't
Sure.
really. Nobody sticks out. Like Leif stuck out to me
Yeah.
a little bit, and I just walked up there, started talking shit for a minute, and I went on for maybe 3 minutes, maybe.
And
you
where was the
know?
first? Where was the first place?
And it was Dick Black's room.
404.
Nope.
Gennaro's.
Nope. Before that shit.
Wow.
It was, it might not have been before 404, but it was on 11th and Calumet.
Cosmos.
Yeah, it's called Cosmos.
Oh, fuck.
And somebody heard me clowning around, joking in the bar there at Cosmos when I was drinking with my cousins, and they're like, you should come back for the comedy night.
Really?
And that's when I was like, fuck it, let's see what happens.
That's cool.
I've been doing it well, no, I took off that year because of all the cancer and my dad, but I did it right
Right.
before I went through chemo and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
And then ever since, I've been going at it.
Yeah, Gonzo Gone Wild's a great joke, too, man. That's, everybody looks
That's
at
a visual.
everybody looks at your dick, too, when you tell it, don't they? Don't they? Does
Yes,
everybody kind of
they
look down
do.
like they have X-ray vision? They can see your balls?
I'll usually point at a lady and be like, come on, ma'am, I'm up here, okay?
Yeah.
I'm more than just my junks.
Last week when you were telling that joke and I can't remember how you do it. You talk about how you're getting off-centered and shit when you're doing them doggy style. Those fucking people were losing their fucking minds. They were laughing so fucking hard last week. So
Talk about losing your ball in a butthole and the crowd goes wild.
Give them what they want.
there's sick fucks out there. What are you going to do, you know?
Give them what they want.
What's the best show you ever did? Where's the best, what's the time you just fucking busted ass, just kicked the shit out of the room?
Well, that was another time they wouldn't let me do material. I went to, who was it, Faison Love. Big Worm from Friday.
Okay.
He was here at the Improv.
Really?
And it was Eric Young is Janky Promoters. And they were doing a birthday party for Eric. And they told us that we could go ahead and do as much time as we wanted, but we couldn't do any jokes. We had to clown and, pretty much roast the promoter. And I'm like, dude, I've met this dude like 7 times.
Right.
Like, we cool, but I don't know shit about him. So they're like, can you do it or not? And I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I can do it.
Fucking I'll try, yeah.
Dude, they get us in the back, like me, Derek Rush, John Chris, a
Okay.
couple other people, and this little guy comes around and he's like, all right, talk shit. And we're like, what? People did not know what to do. John Chris didn't know what to say. So, like, you just do your material. Go ahead and do 5 minutes.
Right.
Came around to Derek. Derek hesitated for a second. Then I don't know what he said, but he clowned him real quick. He's like, all right, you'll be all right. He came over to me. I was like, what you want me to say, you little midget-looking motherfucker with your green shoes? And she's like, oh, you're fine. You're fine. You go.
You're on the show.
So I'm on Facebook on my phone in the hallway waiting for my name to be called to the stage.
Right.
Looking up as much as I could about the promoter.
Right.
And not using my phone while I'm on that stage. And I did a good solid 5 minutes, and it was about 350 people, packed
Very
audience in the Improv, and it was just me talking shit.
That's cool.
Off the cuff, man, just going. And I think that was like the best feeling I've had because I didn't write anything. I didn't script this down. This was just me
Being you.
on stage. Yeah, being me. And after that, I think that's when I started broadening my horizons more and getting away from the script. I mean, you still stick to the script, If
Right.
you got something to say, it makes it easier to be on that stage.
Sure.
But to be pushed and be like, can you do it or not? I'm like, yeah, I can do this.
So, I mean, do you do this for a living now, Rick, or is there another day job? You have a day job, or no, you just...
I try to do this mostly for a living. I'm a tile setter by trade.
You're a what?
Tile setter by
Oh,
trade.
okay.
Yeah, I did that for about 12 years.
Wow.
So I know
It's
what
tough
I'm
work,
doing
man.
with that. And yeah, I'm not trying to do that for a living no more, I'm not trying to be on my knees in the bathroom with a bunch of dudes sweating their ass off.
Hey, whatever pays the bills, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gay porn's not good,
Take your word for that one, brother.
Ask Alex, you remember?
I was actually.
Hold on, he's busy. He's shooting a scene right now. His
Yeah,
mouth's
hold on,
full.
hold on,
He'll
hold
be
on.
with us in a moment.
He was thinking about it. He's like,
No, I was actually thinking of because you asked him what the best show he did is. I
Yeah.
would say the scariest show I've ever done was in Vegas, and
Oh, wow.
I actually just met a guy on Facebook, and he invited me down,
Gay porn.
and went to do this gay porn, and comedy show. It was a comedy show actually, and it was at a place called Exclusive off the Strip,
okay.
and it was an all black club. I was the only
fuck.
white person in the room, and.
Did you tell your Martin Luther King rodeo
Nope,
joke?
I actually hadn't written it by then. So,
Okay.
but I opened with, I don't know if a lot of people can tell, but I'm Caucasian.
Right.
Ladies,
Right.
I'll bring the cock, you bring the occasion. Let's do this.
Okay.
And that kind of warmed them up, and
All
then
right.
they were kind of like more receptive and
That
stuff.
does
but
seem like a warm-up joke.
it was, well, I'm the whitest guy in the room, so.
We heard, yeah. That was
so
The only white guy in the
you
room.
know, yeah, exactly.
the only whitest guy in the room.
The only whitest
That should
guy.
be the name of your first album. The only whitest guy in the room.
That could work.
That is good. That's a good idea.
not bad.
Now you'll Rick money if you do. I hope he sues the fuck out of you, Alex.
He has it on tape, so don't push him. Motherfucker.
For back to podcast
I've
number
been making
14.
some money.
Ben, you doing okay, buddy?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All
I'm
right.
faded. You know what? Nobody out in internet land